The greatest and most important key that we have in our life is what's called simcha. Ki besimcha tetzeun. The pasuk says one of the greatest ways tetzeun, to leave your tzarot. A person that's in their own tzarot, God forbid, they have their own galut, they have their own wajaras, and a person is able to be besimcha. The pasuk says you want to tetzeun, you want to leave your problems. Ki besimcha, you have to have that simcha. When a person has that happiness, that's how he's able to leave all his tzarot. Because when a person is full of simcha, the gates of Shamayim start opening for him, and he starts seeing tremendous Yeshua, tremendous salvation. It's all bizchut the simcha. And that's exactly what Yosef has to do with Chanukah. Yosef, one of the key things we see by Yosef HaSadiq is that he was always besimcha. Simcha doesn't mean that you have to be walking around, you're always smart. Simcha is internal. You can be full of simcha without showing it off to the world. That's not what simcha means. But simcha, happiness. Yosef was so full of happiness. And everything that he was doing throughout the parashiyot, you always see he's this unbelievably happy tzaddik. That everything that is happening, no matter what, he's going down. But he's happy and content and full of simcha. And that's how Yosef makes it out of the pit. That's how he becomes second to the king. And that's how he reigns the longest king history of the world for 80 years. 80 years from the age 30 till 110. Even though from the age 17 to 30, maybe they weren't the best years. He spent 12 years in the jail. And the year before that he spent in Eshet Potiphar's house, somewhere that no one wants to be. But after 30 to 110, Yosef spends 80 years second to the king of Mitzrayim, the longest reigning melech. And he got that b'zchut the simcha that he has. How do you know that he had simcha? When he's in the pit, when he's in the jail, he sees Sarah Mashkim and Sarah Ofim. He's in the jail, he's already there for 10 years. Imagine someone that's in a pit for 10 years. And then two people walk in. The Sarah Mashkim and the Sarah Ofim. The two people that walk in, they used to be important people. Now their life is potentially in danger. And Yosef looks at them and he says, why are you all upset? That's what the Torah says. Yosef goes to them, why are you all upset? Why are you sad? Why is your face all down? Why are you all sad? Yosef, what kind of question is that? Because they're in jail. They're on death row. What do you mean, why are they sad? The question isn't why are they sad? The question is, why are you happy? How in the world are you happy? And you're here for 10 years already. They're here for a few hours. You're here for 10 years and you're happy. It puts the secret. How are you doing it? And Yosef is full of simcha. He's full of energy. He's full of excitement. Imagine going into a jail and they see someone, hey guys, how you doing? Great seeing you. I've been here for 10 years. Why are you guys sad today? You're still like, how? You're here a lot, 10 years. And Yosef was happy. 10 years being in jail. Full of simcha. And that's how he was zocheh to get out of the pit. And that's how he was zocheh to become second to the king. B'zchut his simcha, which shows his emunah. That's how he's able to climb. And that's why it's amazing, if you look in the parasha, when he meets his brother, his brothers come to him, and one of the first thing he tells them, after he reveals himself to them, he reveals himself to his brothers, guys, Tzaddikim, I'm Yosef. And then he tells them two words, two unbelievable words. He tells them, Al te'atzevu, please don't be sad. Yosef, what are you doing? Don't be sad. Yalla, tell them what do you care? You're not the mashgiach now. Be sad, be happy. You're telling them now, don't be sad. Just tell them whatever you want. Go tell daddy, I'm alive, I'm well, everything is great. Yeah. You care if they're happy, you care if they're sad. Yosef cares. And he's telling them, Tzaddikim, my dear brothers, there's nothing worse for a person than to have atzvut, God forbid. To have depression, to have dikaon, to have sadness. That is the worst thing for a Yehudi. A Yehudi cannot have any room in his life for any atzvut. And he tells them, guys, tzaddikim, al ta'atzivu, you're going to be in danger if you put yourself in atzvut. There's no room for sadness, even at a time like this, that now I showed you who I am, and I'm really a tzaddik, and you see the dream all the way from the beginning, and 22 years later, everything's now making sense to you. But still, do not be sad. And that was his first tip to them. And Yosef knows the importance of being happy. And that's why one of the first things he advises his brothers is do not be sad. Your hatzlacha in your life, your success in your life is going to come from your simcha that you have. And the more a person is besimcha, the more Yeshua be'ezrat Hashem they're going to be zocher to get. The more salvation they're going to get, it's all going to come b'zchut the simcha.